I want you to picture this. You're standing in a jewelry store. The lights are low and golden. Glass cases glow all around you. And right in the center, a diamond ring. It sparkles. It catches the light. It looks eternal. The salesperson leans in and says, "A diamond is forever." You nod. Of course it is. Everyone knows that. It's just a fact, right? But here's the thing. That phrase, "a diamond is forever," wasn't discovered. It wasn't carved into history. It was invented by an ad agency in 1947. And before that campaign, diamond rings weren't even the standard engagement ring. People gave rubies, sapphires, pearls. Diamonds were just another gem. Turns out there's a brilliant reason, or rather a brilliant scheme, behind why you believe a diamond means love. Today, we're uncovering the diamond myth, how one company manufactured desire itself, and why the $10,000 ring in that glass case is worth far less than you think. But before we dive in, welcome to We Knew That, where everyday things reveal extraordinary secrets. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button right now, because We Knew That drops mind-blowing discoveries like this every single week. And trust me, this one is going to change how you see every jewelry store window forever. Ready? Let's go. To understand the diamond ring, we first have to look at the diamond market in the early 1900s. Here's the problem. By the 1930s, a company called De Beers controlled roughly 90% of the world's diamond supply. They had warehouses overflowing with diamonds. But demand? Collapsing. The Great Depression had hit. Nobody was buying luxury gems. And here's the dirty secret about diamonds. They're not actually that rare. The earth is full of them. De Beers knew that. If people knew how full, the price would collapse overnight. Imagine having to sell something that isn't rare, isn't necessary, and isn't even universally beautiful, and convince the entire world it's the ultimate symbol of love. That was De Beers' problem. And what they did next? It's one of the greatest marketing deceptions in human history. Step 1. Manufacturing the myth. In 1938, De Beers hired the Philadelphia ad agency N.W. Ayer. Their mission? Make diamonds emotionally priceless. The agency did something genius and sinister. They didn't just run ads. They placed diamonds in Hollywood movies, on celebrities, in fashion magazines. They sent diamonds to the British royal family. They even gave lectures to high school students about diamond engagement rings. Think of it like this. Think of it like a rumor that gets whispered so many times, it becomes fact. The analogy, De Beers didn't sell diamonds. They sold a story, and they planted that story everywhere until you couldn't separate the stone from the emotion. Step 2. The 2 months rule, and how it was invented. Here's where it gets wild. You've heard the rule, right? An engagement ring should cost 2 months' salary. Sounds like a long-standing tradition, doesn't it? Nope. De Beers made it up in a 1980s ad campaign. Before that, the rule was 1 month's salary. They literally doubled the expectation with a tagline. So if diamonds are forever, why do we still follow a rule that was invented last Tuesday in marketing terms? Because the rule made them money. Billions and billions of dollars. That's the money angle. De Beers didn't just sell diamonds. They engineered social pressure that made men feel like failures if they spent less. And women feel like they were loved less. That's not romance. That's a revenue model. Step 3. The modern truth about diamond value. Here's what your jeweler doesn't tell you at the counter. The moment you walk out of that store, your diamond ring loses up to 50% of its retail value. Instantly, try reselling it. Jewelers will offer you a fraction. Why? Because diamonds aren't scarce. The market is controlled. De Beers has historically restricted supply to keep prices artificial. But wait, if diamonds lose value immediately, why do we still buy them as investments? We don't. We buy them because we were told to. Because a diamond is forever became so embedded in culture. It feels like nature, like biology, like love itself. And that right there, that's the most brilliant scam ever pulled. So next time you see a diamond ring, don't think of it as a timeless symbol of love. You're actually looking at one of the most successful advertising campaigns in human history. A stone made artificially scarce. A tradition invented 80 years ago. A price tag engineered by a single company to control how love is measured. The love is real. The gem? That's the marketing. And that moment when it all clicks? Ah, now we knew. If this changed how you see diamond rings, smash that like button. Subscribe to We Knew That for more everyday objects with extraordinary secrets. Drop a comment with We Knew That and tell us what object to investigate next. New discoveries every week. See you in the next one.